Hi everyone, welcome to the next picture in this ivy series. We have these very pretty looking bell flowers here. Now I automatically sort of thought bluebells, so I'm going to have a go at doing them like that. They're not going to look identical to bluebells, and bluebells do come in lots of different colours, but I figured that we would do a sort of dark purpley blue type colour, and hopefully that will sort of work for us. So I am going to start with the heather purple, which I think will be a good colour. I'm just going to give it a sharpen actually. I've actually got some bluebells coming up in my garden right now. They're growing in the gravel as weeds, I guess, but I'm going to leave them until they flower. I think they came up last year, and I didn't, I was very careful to sort of cut them back rather than pulling them up because I wanted them to come again. But I don't really know how they've just seeded in some gravel. I thought they were bulbs, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting a layer of the heather purple close to the top, and then fading it down a little bit. I'm going to go back over and just fill in some of the gaps that I can see. There we go. Now, I don't know whether to do a lighter purple or whether to go for a bluey shade. I think I'll go for a lighter purple and we'll just see how it looks. We can always add some blue. So I picked this one. This is the a lavender. Again, lavender being a plant that comes in so many different shades. I used to have some in my garden. It went a bit wild, so I think this is a bit too pink. I'm going to take it almost to the bottom, then we'll add, perhaps put some blue on top. And so I cut it back, and I cut it back a little bit too much. I'm just going to brush that. And unfortunately it didn't survive my my brutal pruning, so I really should get some more because the bees really like it, don't they? I'm looking for the right shade of blue. This looks about right, I think. This is called Sky Blue. It's fairly pale, but I'm not sure how it's gonna work, so I'm gonna use it lightly at the top and bottom, and I don't know if that's even gonna stop it looking like a bluebell, but I think it might just look interesting. You don't have to do it like this. If you're not keen on the idea, then either just put some at the top or the bottom, or just take your purple all the way down. It's totally your choice. I want to blend that. I think I used the lavender to blend it together actually. Could use a blender, but I quite like this lavender colour, so I think putting a bit more on will benefit anyway. Strange looking flower now, isn't it? Oh well, isn't anything like I had planned, but I can't see things in my head, so I have to just hope that it's gonna work. I'm going back in with the heather purple to do a bit more detailed at the top, but no, I hadn't planned to make it that bluey. Now these two, I'm going to try and divide a bit like that, so you can see it's two separate flowers. Okay, now we're going to do the stem. Now let's have a look. Oops, I think a more bluey green colour works well with purples and blues. So I'm going to grab the Veridian, sorry, can't read. the Veridian. Here he is. Oops. Veridian, just gave him a little bit of a sharpen. What I'm going to do is just put it on a few areas where I think it should be a little bit darker. And then use another colour as well. Sorry, it's hard. It's small spaces, so I hardly dare breathe as I'm colouring. What have we got? Just looking at the colour choices. We've got a Pthalo Green, which I think will work well. It's probably the same green as the one that we've used above, up here. But anyway, I'm sure we can make it work and look maybe a little bit different. Just giving this one a sharpen, and then we'll get going. It's funny, I probably said in a previous video my son had forgotten his packed lunch, so I'm making a big batch of videos today. So, and he messaged me at lunchtime and said, and gave me a funny reply. I'm just looking at it. He said, "I am aware of this slight oversight." He said he bought a chicken mayo and salad sandwich. It's a bit of a treat for him. I don't usually give him much meat. The chicken's the only one he really likes anyway. He said it was £2.15. He thought it was expensive, but actually I thought that seemed quite a good price. But I guess it depends on what size it was. I'm sure it was probably white bread. I would always use wholemeal. But anyway, I'm sure he enjoyed it. He does like sort of chicken Caesar salad-y type things. Something he would pick if he was allowed to pick something. Pthalo Green light. I'm going to go over the whole of the green and just tidy it up really, blend it up and brighten it. So yeah, I don't eat meat, I don't like it. It's just me, a personal thing. But he only really likes chicken. Occasionally he'll eat beef. His brother will try anything. So they're very different. His dad's quite fussy too. He won't eat that many different types. Gellyroll 05. I'm going to put some dots on the flowers. I think they just need lifting. They're a bit dark. So I'm just going to dot them all the way down. Again, this is completely optional, or you can draw lines or cross-hatch patterns, anything you want really. And we're not trying to go for realism here. There we go. There are our flowers. Just sitting back looking and seeing. So that's us done. Another quite short video. They are going to be, in fact tomorrow's, I'm really not sure what I'm going to do to fit in more than 3 minutes. It probably end up being a short, YouTube short, so we'll see. But anyway, that's me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, all those lovely things to support the channel if you want to. It all helps and it's all lovely. So thank you for that, and for all of you that already do it. It's really appreciated. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. Hope you have a really lovely day and happy colouring.